Hey everyone, I hope you're all well. So today I'm doing an Asos haul, which I've never done on my channel before. As you probably know, Asos sells other brands on their website as well, but for this haul I tried to stick to just Asos design. So everything that I have here is actually from Asos and is their own design. I'm just pre-warning you, you need everything in this haul. I am obsessed with everything. Got myself a coffee for this one. For some reason Asos isn't one of my mostly shopped brands, if that even makes sense. I don't know, I kind of forget about it really. I don't know, I just forget that it's there. To be fair, leading up to Christmas I did a couple orders. It's not one of my mostly shopped on websites. Okay, so this is the first item. Now I was going to save this till last as it's probably my favourite out of the whole lot, which I didn't think it would be because I don't know if you can tell, but it's velour. It's a velour tracksuit. I hope I'm saying that right. And no, I mean, I haven't worn a velour tracksuit since I had one of those Juicy Couture ones when I was about 13, 14, and it was like the in thing. So I was a bit like, do I go for it? I read the reviews. Some of the reviews were like, no, it looks tacky. So I was like, oh, I kept putting it off and off and off, and then I found myself keep going back to it. So I thought, do you know what, just order it and just see for yourself. So it's a tracksuit, the bottoms are underneath. When I received it and I tried it on, I fell in love. It's so comfy. The material is just, oh, it's so nice. And because I got it in, I think, a bit of a baggier size, it just makes it even more comfier. I think if it was tighter, what the Juicy Couture tracksuits used to be like, I used to buy mine quite fitted. It wasn't really the thing back then to get things oversized. Obviously, it wasn't as comfy, but I think with this being baggy and loose, it's so comfy on. So to be fair, I don't even know what it says here. I did notice that it had a logo on the front. What does it say? Self-love society. Ah, love that. However, on the website it did say that it was an off-shoulder tracksuit, and that was another thing that put me off because I thought, oh, I don't know how I feel about that, like a tracksuit being off-shoulder. So again, I was like, nah, but I got it. And when you see it on the try-on clip, you'll see that it's not really off-shoulder. You can probably wear it off-shoulder if you kind of like slanted it to one side, but it's not really off-shoulder. It's just got a really kind of wide neck, which is a bit weird. I don't really know why it has that. The inside is a little bit, it's not silky, but it's really soft on your skin. I don't know what material it is, but it's just so comfy. You've got an elasticated waistband as well, which is always good for loungewear. I just think you need this tracksuit to lounge about in. We're all doing so much lounging around at the moment, so this is your perfect time to buy it. Okay, so next up we've got this 3-piece tracksuit. There's only the top and the bottoms here, but I have the jumper in front of me, which I'll show you last. So you buy the top and the joggers together, and then you buy the jumpers separate. However, the model was wearing it as a 3-piece, and that's what made me buy the jumper. I probably wouldn't have even bothered if I didn't see it on the model. But yeah, it's just this bra kind of top with the joggers, and it's got the I don't know what this is called, elasticated waistband, but it's it gives it a sportier kind of vibe. Oh, and let's just mention that I would never normally go for this colour. I don't know what, I think because this was the only colour left, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. If you're new to this channel, then I never wear anything kind of brightly coloured. I only really started kind of testing those colours in the summer. However, I do feel like this is more of a summery colour, and we are in winter at the moment, but it doesn't really matter. If it's just for lounging around the house, it doesn't really matter, does it? So yeah, this is the top. I'm gonna keep it off the hanger because it keeps falling off. So yeah, it's got this kind of elasticated waistband, which, as I said, gives it more of a sportier kind of look. The joggers have the same as well. So this is the waistband of the jogger. So yeah, I mean, it looks all right on, to be fair. When I got it out of the bag, I did think, oh, you know, but it does look okay when it's on. Everything fits really nicely. The top is probably a little bit big. I could have probably got away with a smaller size. I got this in a size 10, so I could have sized down to an 8 because I feel like it's a little bit looser. Like if you was to kind of move about a bit more, then you might have a little slip. So yeah, size down I would say for the top. I am a 38C, so that kind of gives you a bit of a, you know, size reference, I guess. This is part of their Asos 4505 range, so you know, obviously I will leave direct links below in the description box, so it's obviously easier for you guys to find stuff. And this is the jumper that goes with it, so it has 4505 on the front with this kind of line detail. It's a high neck jumper, which is a little different again, because you know, you wouldn't really find that kind of like a tracksuit kind of style to be high neck, but it is. So yeah, and I quite liked it on actually. I thought it looked quite nice. But yeah, it's just this oversized jumper. It does have the kind of like tight elasticated bit at the bottom, but that's fine because like I showed in the try on clip, I showed it down and then obviously showed that that wasn't really the style that I wanted, so I kind of flagged it up a bit, and that's how I would wear it if I was to wear it out or whatever. I got it in a size, oh, I got it in a size small. Interesting. Perhaps I got it in a, yeah, I don't know why I got it in a small. You'll come to realise that sometimes my sizing is all over the place. Sometimes I'll get a small, sometimes I'll get an XXL. Perhaps when I'm ordering I have like a vision in my head of how I want the outfit to look, and that's why I order the sizes I do. But yeah, I got this in a small. Perhaps because it said on the website that it was already oversized, and if that is the case sometimes, then I do tend to size down or kind of stay to like a medium. I don't really size up if it already says oversized. We have some more of the 4505 range here. So these are two-tone joggers. I don't know if you can see on with the way they're hung up because the other colour is just there. Someone wants to rev their engine at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I really do hate living on a busy road sometimes. For what I do as a hobby, it's not really ideal, is it? But when I moved here, I didn't do this, so they really are having a go at it, aren't they? I don't know if you can hear that, but it's really annoying. Anyway, so these are the two-tone joggers. So you've got kind of like a dark brown on one side and then like a light beige on, well, a light brown on the other side. Really like these, thought they were different. Never owned anything kind of like two-tone before. So as you can see, that is where it says 4505. It's just on the bottom of the leg. Nice and elasticated around the waist. They're also nice and cuffed around the ankle. I must admit, I am really into like brown and beiges at the moment. I think it's a trend because I'm sure I keep seeing it on Instagram, which is probably why I'm falling into that trend. They're really nice quality as well. They're nice and thick. They're not thin. You ain't getting no kind of like see-throughness with these. As well as the other items actually. What have I shown you? Yeah, both tracksuits are not see-through or anything like that. They're really, really good quality. Okay, so I know I said that the first item was my favourite, but I think I have two favourites in this haul. So this is the second favourite. Now it doesn't do it any justice hanging up like this, but once you see it on, I'm sure you'll agree with me. So it's this short loungewear set. It's kind of like, I thought it was like waffle material, but it's actually not when you look up close. Well, it kind of is, but it's not. So the top is kind of like a boxy style. So the shorts are this style, which I love. I've seen a few people wear these on Instagram, and when I saw them on Asos, and I think they were on sale, had to pick them up. Literally, this detailing is just plain, just a plain square, but it, you know, it kind of like, it really does add something to the outfit. So I got these shorts in a 14 because I just knew that if I was to get them in like a 10 or a 12, that they would be so tight around my bum because I've got really like chunky thighs and quite wide hips, and things tend to be a lot tighter around that area of my body. Sometimes I have to size up to a 14, which is absolutely fine, and I'm so glad I did because they fit so lovely. They are a little bit loose around my waist because my body kind of like goes, I've got a really small waist, but then it kind of like comes out, so things tend to be like looser around my waist area, so I can never really get it right. But you know, the 14 I think is the perfect size. It's nice and comfy, it's not tight at all, and that's what I kind of wanted, which is why I got the 14. If I'd have got a 10, they would have been, you know, not uncomfortable, but like not the kind of like floaty look that I wanted. However, I did think they would be a little bit more better quality. I don't really know what I was expecting, but yeah, I wasn't expecting them to be see-through, but they are. So, and I know you're only lounging around your house in them, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah, they are see-through, so you know, just to add. And the top as well, you can see through it. So as you'll see in the try on clip, I did tie the top up into kind of like a knot, and I just thought that that looked, I mean, obviously when you're styling something, that's always going to look better, but realistically, if you're just lounging around in it, then you're not really going to have it tied up in a knot, are you really? I personally wouldn't if I was just lounging around on my sofa, but I also show you as well how it looks without the knot. Okay, so swaying away from the loungewear a little bit, I picked up this jumper. Now, I don't know if you can see on there, it looks quite dark, but it's this burgundy colour, and it's this kind of like a v-neck collar jumper. Now, something really different for me. I've never gone for anything like this before, but I saw it and I just thought it's different, and it's not really wanting to participate in my haul, is it? So yeah, I decided to pick it up as I thought it was something different. However, I wish I'd got it in a smaller size. Now, because I'm not really like a frequent shopper on Asos, I don't really know how their sizes come up. And I got this in a 10, and it's quite loosely fitted. I could have easily got away with an 8. I personally think this should be more of like a fitted kind of jumper, because it's got the whole like collar vibe. The v-neck, I feel like the v-neck should be, like the bust area should be a little bit more fitted. And yeah, I think I kind of like made a mistake with this one. It doesn't look bad, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like if it was to look a bit more like fitted, it would look so much better. So yeah, that's a shame, but I do like the style, so at least I've tried the style now and I know that I like it. It's a really nice soft knit as well, it's not itchy or anything like that. And I also really love the arms. So the arms are kind of like balloon sleeves, so you've got really tight cuffs and then they balloon out on the arms, and as well here on the shoulder pads they kind of like puff out a bit. So that is everything that I picked up from Asos. I know it wasn't a lot, but I do feel like what I found was some really good pieces. I would love to know what your favourite piece was from the haul, so comment below and let me know. I really want to start trying some different brands on my channel, and just brands that I don't really shop on enough, so let me know if you have any ideas. I'm always open to people's ideas. Also, if you want to see more from me, then don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to see more like day-to-day things, then follow me over on my Instagram. And I shall see you all in my next one.